As in Nigeria and Africa, what do you think about African American or Black American?
Wow, Black Americans, I actually respect them a lot, and they suffered a lot. Their forefathers actually they suffered a lot, and the trauma is always, is always in them. It's something that they pass. They tell them their stories, and it's something they pass to from, from one generation to another, and that particular trauma that is in them, sometimes they are kind of, a little bit. I can't really say aggressive though, but then they still have some touch of that, because and I can't blame them for that, and that's actually because of the probably the racism. And the one disadvantage about that is that even when they are not, when any racism is not being in action from, I mean, white Americans, they still feel like they are being, they are being separated, they are being something like that. So I feel they are actually, I respect them a lot. I respect them, but then I think just that actually about the aggressiveness, toward fellow Americans, towards, so even sometimes towards black men, black guys that are in within them. So a lot actually happen based on that particular. That's basically what I know about them.
So what do you like about them entirely?
Wow, what I like about them is, about their history. Actually, I respect them with their history. The fact that they go through a lot of things before they were able to, the sovereignty came and all of that. So yeah.
What do I think about African Americans? For me, I feel like there is nothing like African American. You get me? Because an African American is his allegiance is to America, not Africa. You get me? So most of them I've seen videos of most of them denying Africa. You understand? Like Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather, he once said there's nothing like an African American, he's an American. You understand me? So I feel like if your allegiance is to America, your allegiance is to America. If your allegiance is to Africa, your allegiance is to Africa. You get me? So it's like I think they are white Africans. You understand me? They are white Africans in Namibia, Zimbabwe, South Africa, and I feel like those are more Africans than Black Americans. You get me? You understand what I mean? In South Africa they have white Africans. You understand me? Oh, did I say white Americans?
White Africans.
White Africans. They call them. I think they call them Afrikaners. I say for me, I feel they are more Africans than Black Americans.
Is it based on their living in Africa?
Yeah, because they have their allegiance. It's all about pledging allegiance. You get me? Those guys are South Africans. South Africa is in Africa. But Mayweather is an American. America is not in Africa. You understand me? I think we should go past the stage whereby your black color is what, you understand me now. If Mayweather join American Navy today, now they tell me to attack any African soil, they attack them. You get me? One of the top generals in America, some of them are Black Americans. You see the things happening in Sudan and other part of Africa. So what do you?
Well, what I actually think about the Black Americans is that we are, in fact, any black anywhere, they have their roots from Africa here. Whether from West Africa, South Africa, Central Africa, or any part of the Africa, they are all from Africa. So I know that they're from Africa, and then somehow they find themselves there. But we are all related.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you like about them?
One thing I like about them is that they are amazing people. Being in America there, it has changed a lot of things for them. Like in terms of access to education, access to many things that we in Africa don't have access to, and those privilege.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you love to travel to the America someday?
Yeah, I'd love to. America is a country that everybody wants to travel to, including you. I know you want to travel.
Well, I think black is beauty, so Black Americans are beautiful people. They're wonderful people. They are trained well with their culture. They have fear of God. They have fear of different religions, and which they practice. They put in their culture, their mindset, and they love their family. They love people. Anybody who loves family loves people. Generally, human beings in culture. Black Africans, they are good. Black Americans, they are doing great. We're all good.
Black Americans are actually Africans that were enslaved to the United States to do hard labor there. Okay. And by the modernization that came in, they come to be citizens.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you like about them?
Okay. The way really they are buoyant enough. They are representing the black nations. Okay. Meaning that doing well. Their presence there will explain to the world that black peoples are not actually bad, and they can do whatever the white and other peoples can do also.
Yeah, that's what you like about it.
Yes.
Black America. What do you think about Black America?
Black Americans. Hey, we say black mafias. Black mafias.
So what do you know about it?
This one, I don't say this one. They don't take shit. Once just their goal is their goal. They don't like to betray. Just once you are like this, let the deal be like this. You change your plan. If you take plan, you know their way now. They don't come and go. Go. They don't go you down sharply. No time. I say about Black Americans. Yeah.
So what do you like about it?
I like the shower because some people they don't like rough life. But not rough, they are not being among rough guys because people learn a lot from them.
What I know about them is majority of them like to act like they're normal Africans. Not let me not say majority, some. I can't say majority. And they're basically our brothers in another man's land. Basically. And some of them are in between in the sense that over there they're called Black Americans. When they come here in Nigeria, they're called Americans sort of thing. They're always in between two cultures simultaneously.
Nothing really. There's nothing special about them. Just that they are not brought up in Africa, and they're brought up in abroad. So they are literally the same with us, except maybe the way they live and the way they talk and the way they do stuff might be different from us. But we are still together.